I love the air inlet on my Tucson, so should I change it around and get one of those short ram intakes, or maybe a cold air one like this? How about a K&N reusable air filter? Nope. Depending on what you get, some short ram or cold air intakes sound incredibly good, and the one I got on my Tiburon added probably about 8 horsepower. And I'm being a little modest because I think it was actually closer to a 12 horsepower gain for the Tiburon, adding a cold air intake, but it came at a cost of a check engine light, and I ultimately removed it and put on a K&N reusable air filter that I used probably for about a dozen years without a problem. But the Tucson's just a whole different car altogether, and I think the parameters will be a little tighter, and the check engine light will come on quicker with a cold air intake on the Tucson. So the K&N reusable is a safe, good option. Guaranteed not to give you a check engine light. And this air inlet OEM for the 2.5 Tucson, I like it a lot because it starts there, it's up high, and you won't get water in it. But look at my Tiburon here, the air inlet is down by the fog light at the bottom, so you go through a puddle and you can get flooded, but not in the Tucson because it's up high and you won't need a snorkel. So it all starts here, and then the air goes down through the pipe, which is lined, by the way, with moisture absorbing sort of fabric, and then at the bottom there's a bit of a trap, so if there is any water it's gonna catch there, and then the air has to go up again through the box, through the air filter, out the other side, down past the sensors. This K&N air filter, by the way, comes pre-oiled, and it's a good filter. It may get your mass airflow sensor oily because people over oil it, but it comes good. It's just that people add too much oil and it affects your MAF, and also it can affect your multi-port injectors, not your direct but your multi-port injector. It can affect it if you add too much oil, because there's some preliminary reports of failing fuel injectors. I'm not certain if it's MPI or GDI or if it's even happening at all, but I do know that I'm trying to take care of my fuel injectors by keeping the air clean is number one, because it's an easy thing to do for your MPI, is to keep your air clean, and your gas clean will help your GDI and your MPI. It'll go a long way adding some good additives in keeping your gas clean. Also about these fuel injectors, they're pretty unique to Hyundai. I believe they design them and make them themselves for their car, and the SmartStream has a unique set of GDI injectors. So I'm trying to go through the literature, and when I get some more information I will definitely post up a video coming soon. So back to the air filter, you got the OEM on top and the K&N on the bottom. It's got that nice pull string to get it out, but it doesn't have the locking tabs on the side like the OEM one does. So I am going to stick to my OEM because I like to have the cleanest air possible. I don't mind if it's restricted, I just want the cleanest air. So for me the OEM is probably the best choice, but if you are looking for a bit of extra power, then you can get the K&N reusable air filter. It'll give you that little bit of extra response without a check engine light. So just like it says there, 335108 is the part number, and these washable cabin air filters, I'm definitely gonna put one of those into my Tucson, but they're sold out right now. They're very popular, and I really like the reusable K&N, but I'm not going to put one in the Tucson, even though I had a great experience in the Tiburon with one of these K&Ns. If you do get one, then just be very careful how much you oil it. It's better, I think, a little less than too much. So I'm sticking to my OEM. My reasons were I want the cleanest air, I want to protect my engine, my fuel injectors. I don't want any small particles or any particles at all getting past my filter. And I like this K&N, but I don't recommend it. I do recommend the cabin air filter, so check that out. And my next video is going to be an electrical one. I'm going to install some stuff, so check it out, and I look forward to seeing you guys when I post my next video.